And that doesn't mean just by the results to dominate, but also the process. Every single at bat you're dominating.
First pitch of the day is to pull away from NC Central. Barbonente bounces it on one hop to a pulled-in route. Walters led off in that game and dribbles it over towards Marjetko to her left, underhands to first. Payoff pitch. 1 acre skies it, first base side. The catcher Morrison has to dodge the bat, and the first baseman Clark. The 2-2. On the outside corner, strike 3 call. First pitch swinging, Sophia Knight lofts it to left. Hannick. Payoff pitch. Leach laces it back up the box, off of the glove of the shortstop Walters. And in a game like this against Penn State, their strike 3 called on the outside corner. 2-2. Off the end of the bat, it rolls towards the shortstop Walters. She catches.
You can see it from both Penn State side and Tennessee side. They go to multiple pitchers through.
Marjetko delivers, and Lito bounces it back to
pitch and then go for it, nothing else.
3-2 in this one. Make it 3. Strike 3 called from Marjetko. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Clark swings and misses. That pitch goes down. And here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Another 3-2. This time, it's a swing and miss. And how about Abigail Britton? Scoreless through 2. We go to the third. Penn State to the dish when we return. Bonner fouls this one off. Had an RBI dump. The 2-2. Bonner swings and misses. Dropped by Morrison. Picks it up.
Top point.
Brianna Hannick pops it. Shortstop. Ball onto the grass. Catches.
She is able to throw an off-speed pitch of almost all the pitches in her toolbox. So
3-2. Bounces up there. Barbonente is aboard on the first free pass. You look nervous in there. Controlled that at bat. Now the left-handed hitting Walters bounces it on one hop. Bella stands in. She squares the bunt and gets one down. Picked up by the first baseman, Finner. Sophia Knight 0 for 3 today with 2 walks and bounces this towards short. Walters picks it up, throws to first.
It's a strike or a ball.
Leach just takes outside for ball 4. And here's her 1-1. That's there for a strike. Get things magnified here in the third. Morrison swings and misses, held on to by the catchers. 1 acre launches this to left field. It clears everything. The 8th homer of the year puts Penn State in front of number 1. 1-0.
Allison 1 acre with her bottom half. It almost looks like I could see her in the box, and then she just stays on it. Absolutely.
1 acre gets her money's worth with that one, and now Clausewitz to the shortstop fall. That is, and 1 acre launches a home run against the Tennis.
And that's probably what Elsa Morrison is talking to Sage Marjetko about right now. Of
check swing, ball bounces away, picked up by Morrison, throws to first. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Tennessee trails by a run. They try to answer. Here's the payoff. Misses low and outside. 1-0. Hit sharply out towards short. Walters picks it up, underhands to second.
Coach Weekly said that they have a lot of tools that they can go to. And
Leach hits it back to the mound. It eats up the pitcher, Britton. And nobody. Britton unloads the payoff. Rutan takes. But bounces this. Third base side. Picked up by the freshman. 1 acre tosses across the diamond to get the out. Very, very good so far on the top of their games. Seidel.
Ahead of the count early.
Swing and a miss. Morrison will throw it down to first, but 3-2. On the inside corner. Strike 3 called.
You can see with the takes of Penn State that it almost freezes them, buckles them at the knees.
Two-strike offering is a bouncer back up the box. So the shortstop fall. 4.5 in the books. Tennessee's bats are silent. This is when they broke out against Tennessee's bats. Catch fire. Knight bunts it perfectly. First base side. Calaporis picks, throws, not in time. In game one today. 2-0. Leach chops at third base side. It's past 1 acre to the shortstop, Walters.
Just going to the slap, just tapping it almost 5-6 hole, makes it for a hard play for Walter. All over the plate that you can drive.
2-2. Morrison floats it left center field, sinking in a hurry. It's down for a base hit. Up. Knight hadn't even made it to third base yet, so there was no way that she was going to change her. Is in a slumber. They get jolted in a hurry. Calaporis is 2-0. Dodge rips this to left. All the way back. All the way gone. Dodge demolishes a 2-0 pitch.
Matters the most. She does so well on inside.
For the fifth inning, they have turned things on. Clark rolls this to first. Finarelli steps on the line drive. Second base. Barbonente gobbles it up. This ball hit in the air to left field. Leach is over on the run.
Pulls it out to be able to make the grab. If she reaches early.
Bounces it back to the box. Margetko has been busy today. Here is 1 acre. Bounces it. And there's Margetko again. Showing off the athleticism, this time with a 1.
Another ball back to her. This one against 1 acre, so it really clutch out and then being.
To the bottom of the 6th we go. Tennessee leads 4-1. And that eventually ended her day. And had she stayed out there for perhaps another inning since February 13th, lost to Incarnate Word that day by a 1-run margin. Good bunt here from Faw. She gets another good. Penn State Day tomorrow. Bouncing ball out to short. Walters gobbles it up, scoots, throws, and gets Leach.
7th that you went up to bat.
Takes off the inner half. Ball 4, second walk issued by Margetko. There's strike 3 called. Bouncing ball to first base. Clark picks it up. Will step right on the line in order to tag. Swings and misses there. Throw down to second. Not in time. Margetko uncorks. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Before the game that this is the best she has ever seen Sage Margetko pitch. And I have to position tonight coming from behind in later innings. And that's why they're the #1 team in the country.